Hello, my friends. This is Jeremy Royster with Fearless Adventures in Learning. This is a template to create a UQuest. A UQuest is a story about you that includes the choice for your players about what's real and what's not real. The most important feature of a UQuest is the proof that some or all of this story actually happened to you. If you want to qualify to be a featured game on the Fearless Adventures in Learning website, make sure you include that proof. It's as easy as authoring your own eyewitness statement and signing it. So let's go back to the beginning. I'll give you an example from my sample UQuest to show you what I'm talking about. But you should know that this entire page, as do all the pages of this template, include a lot of content that you will delete and replace with your own content. Right now we are watching the video introduction on this page. This is a sample title slide, which you'll see in a moment as I show you the entire sample UQuest. So here is a sample UQuest about a bike trip that I took. Notice that I use an alias because this is going to be displayed on a public website and I would like to protect my identity. This is the title page, your bike trip. Then I talk about myself. By the way, I'm speaking in second person so that the player feels like they are me, because we want the player to feel like they're walking in my shoes. You are 20 years old. When you were 15, you traveled for a month in the Canadian Rockies with only what you could carry on a bicycle. Your situation now, you tell the player what the situation is so that they can feel the adventure begin. It is summertime. You have heard that the coastline in California is a beautiful and challenging place to bike. You want to bike all the way from Los Angeles, California to Seattle, Washington, about 1,500 miles in 3 weeks. That's about 75 miles a day you haven't trained. This is a map slide. This shows where this bike trip took place. I include a caption here telling my player that this is the Pacific Coast Highway in California, USA, North America. Now I'm offering a choice, and this can be one of many choices, but for the sake of this sample, I'm only including one choice. The trip starts out well. The scenery along the California coast is amazing. However, about 1,000 miles into the trip, your knees start to hurt badly. You could take medicine to continue, but a doctor says there is a risk of permanent damage. Giving up would feel like a failure. What should you do? Should you continue biking or stop biking? Well, let's see what happens if I continue biking. Is that what really happened to me? No, incorrect. This didn't happen. You decided to catch a ride on a tour bus called the Green Tortoise. The bus picked you up early in the morning. The driver fastens your bike on the roof and you get in. Everyone is sleeping in bags across the floor. When everyone wakes, the tables and seats on the bus are unfolded from the floor and walls. You make it to Seattle and your knee recovers. And here is proof that this happened. This is my bicycle atop the Green Tortoise. This is a photo from the trip. Professor I. Make sure you don't skip the video. You're a primary source in order to learn how to include that proof. If I were to choose the other option, if I were to go through and stop biking, I would find out that that was the actual event that took place. So now you have an idea of what a UQuest can be like. Now I encourage you to create your own UQuest. Make sure you take advantage of the videos that I've created and the samples. Make sure you're getting copyright-free images. Have fun.